welcome back to Springfield Spirit Hockey as the Spirit on the ice for game number 3 on this tournament weekend, the Luck of the Irish tournament here in St. Louis. We are at the Maryville University Hockey Center, and welcome Dayton Lovin to the broadcast booth. Hello, Dayton.
Hello, Kurt. Hello, Spirit fans.
Spirit come into this action with a 1-0-1 record so far in the round-robin action of this tournament. Tied yesterday 2-2 against the familiar opponent, the Wichita Junior Thunder, and a nice 5-2 victory this morning, or I guess earlier this afternoon, against the Afton Americans, and now set to face the Orland Park Vikings, a team we believe out of the Chicagoland area.
Yep. Bit of an unknown quantity to us, but they have won both of their games, and so we know we are set to have a good opponent tonight, and hopefully the Spirit will come out and have the similar attack that we had earlier today and have a real good game.
We can take a look at the tournament standings if we want to have Scott pull that up on the board for us here. So as Dayton mentioned, the Vikings come in with a 2-0 record, and Spirits sitting in the 3rd spot. You'll notice there's 8 teams in the overall bracket, split into 2 different divisions of 4 teams each. So the Spirit will face these Vikings. They won't face the Fire in the round-robin portion of this tournament. But last game of the pool play, and with a victory, the Spirit would cement themselves in the semifinal tomorrow. And with a loss, they could still make it to that semifinal, but would need to have some help as far as the goal differential and tiebreakers go. So take care of business on the ice here, and we'll be assured of a spot in the semifinal tomorrow. But as you mentioned, Dayton, this will be a tough challenge for the Spirit with a quality opponent on the ice. Looks like the Vikings defeated the Afton team that we play, or actually I believe they defeated the Thunder by a convincing score of like 5-2 or something like that.
I believe that was the case, yes.
So just about set for action here. We're actually on the other ice surface in this facility. A little bit higher perch here to bring you the action. As
And on a good news front, Scott Lutzke, our technical coordinator of everything Spirit broadcast, the upload speeds are incredible in this building, so
yes,
hopefully we'll have a nice clean broadcast for the game and without any hiccups like we've experienced some this season.
Should also mention that we are a good half hour, 45 minutes delayed here, half hour, as the games before us ran long, and I guess later in the day you go, the more of an opportunity for that to happen as games get delayed throughout the day. But nevertheless, we are set for action now as both teams are gathered around their nets.
Yeah, familiar face down there with stripes on tonight. I see Marzola.
Is that right?
Be one of our refs who's from Springfield and
well, how about
refs a lot
that?
of our home games.
Mark Marzola in the house. Good catch there. I didn't realize that. So he's familiar with our squad for sure. And
maybe there's cameras in it.
we'll see.
Let's hope that familiarity didn't work against us, right?
Yes, we'll see what that translates to. The Vikings in their black uniforms, kind of reminiscent, maybe 90s-ish LA Kings.
Yes.
I guess they still wear those blacks like that, but they look a little more retro to the Kings' old look. I don't think that's a Kings jersey. It just looks like it from back in the day. So once again, Spirit without several players on the weekend and some new faces in the lineup with Cooper Pumphrey back in the net to take this 3rd game on the weekend. Cooper started yesterday, had a solid outing in that 2-2 tie against Wichita. Cale Parker
be fine, yes.
in the crease earlier today. Outstanding in his effort.
Absolutely. The African Americans ended up cranking up the shots on goal as the game went along. Got way ahead of us in shots on goal, but Cale Parker shutting down most of those, and Spirit coming out with a decisive win.
And we are underway here from Maryville as the puck sent in by the Vikings. Back for it, John Brown pushes it up the far wall, but pitching in, the Vikings defenseman will bring it around the boards. Now Lovin on the puck as he'll try to avoid a man. Pressure on, Bussin will come over to help out, and he'll work it up the far boards. Backhands it to the blue line and out. Kane can't catch up to it, and taken back by the Vikings as they'll push it into the Spirit zone. Now puck at the blue line, pushed back out by the Spirit. Kane working it along the near boards, and the Vikings will send it back into the Spirit zone. Bussin has it there, goes high off the glass and out. And now it'll be chased down by Lovin. This one goes all the way down the ice, no icing as we play on here. Now back the other way come the Vikings into the Spirit zone. Down the left side and around the net, centered in front off the side of the net and taken by Kane. He's able to push it back to center ice as Spirit will change things up. Now puck in the Viking zone, chased down behind his own net, the Vikings defenseman. His outlet pass is errant and intercepted momentarily by the Spirit, but they're finally able to clear it back out. And now Braden Crow will back things up and pick up a loose puck, sends it forward. And now pass is out of the reach of the Spirit player. We'll get an icing and a face-off back in the Spirit zone. Scott Lutzke, as he always does, never misses a beat with the broadcast. He's got a monitor set up for us,
Yes.
An actual monitor. We can take a look at the instant replay over our shoulder here. So once again, Scott sparing no expense to put a first-class broadcast together for the Spirit game tonight. Now loose puck is sent down low. Look out here in the clear. And a shot from the left side, and I'm not sure if Pumphrey got a piece of that or if he just sent it high.
He was positioned well. I'm not sure if it went just up and straight to the net over the glass or if Coop got a piece of it.
I think he must have got a piece of it because the face-off is up. Now they're going to bring it outside the zone, so they're going to say he did not get a piece of it. But dangerous scoring opportunity there for the Vikings as they move the puck down low. And a break there for the Spirit as that puck sailed high. Now off the draw, Vikings in the zone once again, centered in front, stolen away by Will Peters, and looks to avoid some traffic. He'll skate it up the far wall. He's got a man on, stolen away at the point, but that shot is blocked, and back comes the Spirit. Peters down the right side, winds it up. Oh! Shot sails just wide, and dumped back out by the Vikings all the way down, and this will go for icing. We're going to face off this time back in the Viking zone. And we'll keep this Peters line on the ice with Beaver and Lowe. Bussin and Brown now back on the point as Will take this draw. It's won by the Vikings, and they'll dump it behind their own net. Outlet pass, and back they come to the Spirit line, and intercepted there by John Brown as he's able to send the puck forward for Peters. Will skate down the right side, stops, and back to the point for Brown, but his centering effort doesn't get through. Now back to the point, Beaver will dump it in, and the Spirit will go for a line change as the Vikings have room to move it forward. Out of center ice and into the Spirit zone, met by a wall of defenders, and the shot is deflected high into the netting behind Cooper Pumphrey. I was talking to Cooper's dad, Terry, before the game, and said Cooper is up to 6'4", pushing 6'5" these days, which I knew he was continuing to grow, but I did not realize he was to that height.
Quite a bit taller than when he was playing Pee Wee goalie.
A little bit, just a little bit. So
he was pretty tall then as well.
making it easier to fill that net when you got a 6'4" frame to work with, right? Now we're back underway as on the puck, Braden Crow sends it across ice. And now intercepted by Vikings, sent back into the zone. Outlet once more by Braden Crow. Up the far side, picked up by Werner. It's on, centered in front.
Oh, just out of Lutzke's reach.
Just out of the reach of Zane Lutzke, who is playing forward in this weekend action. And back come the Vikings down the right side with the head of steam. And a shot from the side, pad saved by Humphrey, rebound, and he denies that one as well.
Two nice saves.
Humphrey coming up strong. We'll take a look at the replay here. Just point blank shot, and Humphrey able to pick it up. And more importantly, no rebound, holds on. So a face-off in the Spirit zone.
It's black.
Looks like we have Brad Allen back in action on the replay, so hopefully you won't hear ouch as much this game.
Now off the draw, puck below the Spirit net. Battled for by Shimp. And now he'll pick the puck up, skate it forward. Wyatt to center ice. And into the Viking zone. He'll stop and curl. Looks to center it. And now it's stolen away from his stick. Back come the Vikings. On the boards. They'll stop and look to center it from the other end. And stolen away, now back by the Vikings as they're working towards the front of the net. Can't get a shot off. Out in the far corner, Wyatt Worth will drop down and try to pick it up. And now Brady Allen on the puck behind the net. Brady with a pair of Vikings battling forward as well. Spirit finally able to work it up the near boards to the blue line and just out of the zone. Taken there by the Vikings as they'll try to work it back in. Now along the right side, into the corner. It's 1 against 4 as the Vikings with some interesting forecheck here. Now a man comes in late and a shot from the point. Now rebound and a shot point blank from the crease, and Humphrey able to stop that. Puck now at the blue line, pushed out of the zone and picked up by Wyatt Worth. He'll try to work it in. And now Lovin will pick up a loose puck. Checked off of his stick, and the Vikings have room to skate as the Spirit were changing. Into the zone, and a good stick there by John Brown. As we get a look at the replay on this one. 3-on-2 break there for the Vikings. They try to work around the defense, but John Brown, as always, steady on the stick and
as
denies that.
Said last game, John Brown doing John Brown things.
Always. You can always count on John Brown doing John Brown things. And those things are always good. Now on the puck, Brown once again works it up the near boards as Jay Wynn is there with him. And Wynn will come up with it. Skates at the center ice and gains the red line, dumps it in. Hustling after it is Zon Werner. Looks to center it, and it goes off the skate, I believe. Now, puck set into the zone. I think I'm in a camera way here as Dayton and I have hopped over the railing here from our vantage point to give us a little clearer view of the entire ice surface, but I got to remember that there's a camera to my left. I'll try to stay out of the way. Now we get an icing call, and we'll come back for face-off in the Viking zone. Line changes coming here for both teams.
During the break, we'll move you down another 1 or 2. Yeah, during the break.
Looks like it will be Peters, Beaver, and Lowe back on the ice for the Spirit. This line has been solid, scrappy all weekend.
Gallagher and Crow now back on D.
Now skated forward by the Vikings as they'll move it into the Spirit zone. Big check there, and behind the net, center in front, shot, blocked, rebound, and they score. The initial shot was blocked, but the rebound went straight back to the Vikings forward on that centering pass from behind the net. And he's able to just backhand it in to the open net. And the Vikings will strike first here as they lead this one 1-0. back underway now. Vikings will send it into the Spirit zone once again. Daniger there for the Spirit. Cross-eyes pass as Lowe can't catch up to it, and back to Vikings come once again. Nice play there by Braden Crow as he pushes the puck to the blue line but not out. And puck sent in foot by the Vikings. Floater in the air, and Pumphrey able to reach out and glove it with that tall 6'4" frame.
Dialed in with good view of that.
As we'll get a face-off in the Spirit zone.
What's that? Yeah, I do.
Warner will take the draw for the
Probably more
Spirit.
so when he's tending the net, though. This is not a foul.
Won by the Vikings, back to the point. Lines up for a shot, and Pumphrey picks that up, one up, sees it all the way, puts a glove on it, and makes the save. Draw one cleanly back to the defenseman. And a nice save there by Pumphrey. Back underway now as the puck sent up the glass. Bouncer settled by Warner, and a nifty little pass for Lutzke. He's got a man in front. Takes the shot, rebound off the pads, and unable to bury it. Nice job there by Lutzke to put the shot on and work it as a pass almost. Now a shot from the point, gets through, and the save was made. Brady Allen with it again, shot, and save on that as well. Now back to the point, Ship will dump it down low. In the corner, it's rung around the boards and sent to the blue line, but finally able to be chipped out by the Vikings as Wyatt Ship will be back first for the Spirit and chips it off the boards, and then he's pasted to the boards. The Spirit still able to advance it for the moment. Now Lusky will send it across for Werner, and he'll dump it in the far corner. Wheeler on the forecheck for the Spirit along with Lutzke. Wheeler comes up with it, sends it back to the point for Shimp. He backhands it back down low. And working the puck behind the goal line is Wheeler. Now help from his partner Kane. And sent back to the blue line. John Braun will hold it in. Sends it towards the front and deflected away. Braun will dump it back down low once again. And the Vikings on it there. As he'll backhand it to the point, held in by John Brown. Shot, sails just wide. And now skating to it is Lovin, but it goes off of his skate, and back come the Vikings into the Spirit zone. Once again, John Brown steady with the stick. Poke checks it away as the Spirit will send the puck to the blue line and chipped out. Back comes Wyatt Worth, one man to beat, and
almost
unable to do so. He tried to sneak it between his legs, still on the puck, sends it in front.
Oh, good teamwork there.
What a beautiful feed in front for Lovin, but put it just wide. Still on the puck, the Spirit, as Kane has it now on his backhand. He'll stop, work it to his forehand, and tries to send it back to the point. Able to do so, but stolen away by the Vikings as they'll dump it out. This one will go all the way down for an icing call, and we'll come back for a face-off in the Viking zone. What a beautiful opportunity there, and a great feed from...
Got a replay here.
Wyatt Worth.
Good opportunity right there for the Spirit.
Gavin Lovin.
As we get some shots, we've needed some shots in this game.
Yes. With 2:16 to go here in the first period, Spirit trailing this one 1-0.
He has to go and get it.
On the draw, Worth tries to send it forward, and he's able to pick it up.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, it was
Oh,
Werner.
wow, what a save.
And now it's loose in the
Oh.
crease. Trickles just wide. And back to the point, Daniger winds it up, but his shot's blocked. And the Vikings will dump it back out. Braden Crow on it for the Spirit. Sends it up the far boards. And now sent forward for Jay Wynn as he'll skate the puck into the zone. Drops it off for Werner. He tries to send it across, but it hits a player. And they'll battle for it just inside the blue line. Looks like we're going to get a call here.
A hook.
Referee Mark Marzola has indicated a hook. And we'll see who it goes against. It looks like it's going to go against
it's against the Vikings.
the Vikings, yes. So Spirit will go to the power play. First time in this game. Opportunity to get this game tied, as the Spirit will send out power play unit number 1, Kane, Leavenworth, with Daniger and Brown. And we'll see if we can win a draw here and get this possession set up. Nope, it's won by the Vikings, and they'll send it out. And back in on a delayed offside, Spirit tag up, but puck sent all the way down the ice, as Daniger will pick it up behind his own net and waits for Kane, drops it off. Tyler sends it forward, but out of the reach of Worth. Interfered with a bit there, but no call. And Spirit unable to gain possession in the zone to this point. And now Pumphrey will play it up the far boards. Stolen away almost by the Vikings. Another Spirit player tripped, no call.
That's Marzola. What do you expect?
And worked into the zone, but that shot was deflected high into the netting.
No, Marzola's in the bands.
As we'll get a face-off
He was over here.
There's another one in bands out there too.
Oh yeah, there's 2
in the
of them. Yeah, but
Vikings
he was
zone.
down there in the call.
55 seconds to go in the first period. Minute 15 to go in the penalty to the Vikings. As puck now sent back to the point, chipped down low by Wheeler, and Gage Robb will catch up to it in the corner. Gage back to the point for Allen. Brady assesses things, sends it back down low for Kane, and he'll send it back up the boards, but intercepted by the Vikings, and they'll chip it all the way down. And hustling after it, the Vikings forward on the penalty kill, sends it in front, off the pad of
Spirit need to
Pumphrey.
get control of this quickly.
Now wraparound effort,
We're gonna
and
win.
the save was made. Back come the Spirit once again, 3-on-2 into the zone. Now sent over for Jay Wynn, and his backhander sails just wide.
Good deflection opportunity there. Zon Werner was waiting there to try to knock it in, but didn't quite get it.
Good thought there, but just unable to connect. And the clearing effort hit the player on the Vikings bench, so we'll get a face-off back in the Vikings zone. Warner set to take it. Once again, he pushes it forward, and he'll chase it down, sends it in front, but the Vikings defenseman there to intercept it. Now he's content to just play it along the boards and kill time as time expires on the first period. Another good, competitive, evenly matched first period, and Vikings with the only goal, as they'll lead this one 1-0 after one. And we'll take a timeout here as the teams will talk things over at their benches. Try to get a look at the shots on goal. Shots on goal, 7 for the Vikings and 4 for the Spirit. So not a whole lot of shots on goal, only 4 in that period for the Spirit.
Yeah, the challenge was, I believe Scott had down that the Vikings had 6 shots before the Spirit got any. So we did play catch up there towards the end of that period when we were, on a power play and as the periods went on. But definitely need to get more shots on goal for Spirit.
Just the one penalty is still on the board in that period. There was no other penalties, I don't think, before that, were there? I think that was the first one. So again, not a lot of penalty time in this one.
We were pushing it down so the legs were flexing, and now it's not. No.
Pumphrey's back in his crease. He's ready to go. He's had to make a couple of key saves in this one already. And John Brown will skate back to have a word with him, give him a tap. High five. And we are just about set for second period action. Spirit will send out their number 1 power play unit once again. Linesman working on the ice on the far side over there in front of the Spirit bench.
It's because of the bolt that's inside there gets loose.
Hopefully somebody's not going thirsty as they empty a water bottle.
That's right.
Trying to repair this patch in the ice.
Not sure what the issue is over there, but those linesmen are pretty adept at working that puck over any bad spots over there. They bring in a little shaved ice and patch it up, and like you said, squirt a little water on it, let it freeze up. That must be part of the referee training, I think, as
Must
they
be. If there's a bad spot,
ice repair.
Can definitely make a difference.
Yeah.
As players go across that ice.
Don't want to catch a blade in one of those for sure. All right, so we're back underway now in the second period as Wyatt Worth will pick up the puck and spins and falls down on the play. And now backhanded back out by the Vikings. Settled by Pumphrey as he'll send the puck up the ice for Lovin. And Gavin will work it into the zone and immediately back out. Now the Vikings back to full strength as we're able to kill off that penalty. And now in the Viking zone, stolen away by Tyler Kane.
Takes a
Tyler
shot.
Kane, big check there as you mentioned. Gets it back, works it in front, save, rebound is loose, and still battling for it as there's a scrum in front. Great work there by Tyler Kane. Initial save made, and then the mad scramble ensued as they banged away at it, but puck stayed out of the net, and we remain 1-0 here as we get a line change, and Will Peters will step to the face-off dot. Will works it forward on his forehand, now loose puck in front.
Good opportunity
Smothered
there.
once again as Will took a page out of Zahn Werner's book and Tyler Kane's book, moved the puck forward off the face-off and worked himself free for a shot, almost put it home. Now back underway as the puck in the far corner. Picked up by the Vikings as they'll work it the other way now. Now up the far boards and out. Stolen away by the Spirit and dumped back in as they tag up and re-enter the zone on the forecheck, but able to break the other way. The Vikings and the shot from the right side. Pumphrey with the save. Careful now as the puck's still loose. And now a shot from the side, deflected. Trickles in front and still battled for. Finally Pumphrey able to smother it and get a whistle. That all started when Pumphrey tried to corral that loose puck off the initial save, just couldn't quite reach it, and Vikings able to keep that play alive. Finally able to smother it.
The Vikings have moved a cherry picker back, clear to the blue line, and I don't know that we had full vision of that. We had full vision up here, but I'm not sure the Spirit were.
And they were able to find him with a nice clean pass, and he broke it in. Now off the draw, Spirit will skid it to center ice. With Lutzke's got pressure on him, he's able to work it to the neutral zone. And now pushed into the Viking zone. Big check there as, once again, Lutzke's just laying the lumber. Zane is feeling it out there. And now puck at the blue line. Unable to hold it in, Bussin, as he'll dump it in now. And the Spirit tag up. Now behind the net. Vikings work it up the far wall and dump it back out. Up the side, now around the defense, and on goal, set in front. Pumphrey with a pad save, it's still loose.
Two saves
and
at least.
now finally gathered up by the Spirit as Bussin will send it up the wall. And still working it in the zone. Kane finally able to clear it out. Big check there as Calvin Wheeler draws the penalty. We'll wait for the official call. Could be a elbowing or high sticking, roughing. We'll wait for the official call as referees discuss things.
Head contacts. 2 and
so
10.
it is a 2 and a 10. And the Spirit will go back to the power play here. And the face-off will come back into the Vikings zone. As Werner will take this draw with Rob and Jay Wynn on the ice for the Spirit. Allen and Calvin Wheeler on the blue line. Now puck sent out by the Vikings, and chasing it down is Calvin Wheeler. Sends it across for Brady Allen. Brady cross-ice pass, doesn't connect with Wynn. Puck sails through the rafters, but it didn't hit anything, so we play on. Now puck to the blue line and out, sent back in by the Vikings, but intercepted by Werner. He's able to send it across ice. That pass doesn't connect, and the Vikings will dump it in once again. And now loose puck is picked up by Calvin Wheeler. He'll skate it back out. Spirit on the power play, but unable to get things established at this point. And puck taken away by the Vikings as they'll work it out once again. Spirit will try it once again. Jay Wynn into the zone, dumps it down low as chasing after it is Gage Robb. And he can't quite catch up to it. As Vikings will send it to the blue line,
stick.
but
And there's a whistle.
held in, and then now a high stick, as you mentioned, and they'll whistle this one down. 44 seconds to go, and the penalty to the Vikings. And Kane, Worth, Love, and Line back on the ice for the remainder of this power play. Daniger and John Brown. Spirit still trailing in this one 1-0, looking for that equalizer. As Kane pushes it forward behind the net and rings it around the boards for John Brown. Back for Worth. His shot is blocked. And loose puck in the corner as they'll battle for it. Kane working the puck along the boards, and he'll gain possession. Sends it over for Worth. Wyatt in front. Ooh, off a pad, just wide. Now Daniger dumps it back down low for Lovin, and right back for Daniger. Chips it down low once again, and Worth tries to send it below the net for Kane. Can't find him, but Daniger able to hold it in at the point for the moment, and now finally able to be cleared out by the Vikings as Pumphrey will distribute the puck up the near boards. Lovin skates it in. Tries to go around the defense, but can't. As puck is taken by the Vikings. They're back to full strength now, 5-on-5. And back they come to center ice. Down the left side, and big check there is Daniger. Able to step over and nail his player to the boards. And a shot in front, still loose. Sent to the blue line, held in, and a glove save.
Good job by the Spirit to keep that one out. They had an opportunity for a good shot. Daniger knocked it away. Let's watch this replay. Daniger knocks
Just
it out.
in the nick of time, able to knock that one away, and then a shot from the point. Sliding over was Pumphrey, put a glove on it, and holds on for the face-off. 6:47 to go here in the second period. As the puck along the boards, Will Peters battles for it. And now Brady Allen will pick it up, circles back behind his own net, try the other side with it. Spirit unable to break it out at this point, and stolen away by the Vikings. As now Wyatt Ship will fall down on the play. Stolen away by the Vikings once again. They try to work it in front, and finally able to be smothered by Pumphrey as he gets a glove on it. So the Vikings doing a good job of bottling the Spirit up in their own zone at this point. And turnover leads to a shot on goal, but Pumphrey able to put a glove on it. Now off the draw taken by the Vikings as they'll send it in front once again, out of the reach of the forward. And chipped back out to center ice by Jay Wynn. Now it's Brady Allen intercepting a puck, tries to move it forward, but it's checked off at his stick. And back come the Vikings into the zone. Oh, and taken down on the play, the Vikings forward, and Schimpf's going to go to the box for that as we have a delayed call now. Vikings goaltender to the bench, and 6-on-5 here with this delayed penalty as they'll work the puck in their own zone, looking to set things up, and pass is errant, and that'll go for an icing call, so whistle will stop us there, and to the box goes Wyatt Schimpf. Tripping is the official call, and that was a pretty clear violation on that one, I think.
Yeah,
you got to make that call.
It looked like he was going in for a check, went in low, ended up taking legs out from under him. Didn't look like that was necessarily his intent, but that's definitely what ended up happening.
It was close. He tried to make the right play, and it was close, but just a little bit too much of the trip there. So Spirit will find themselves shorthanded for the first time, I believe, in this game, as they'll dump it into the Vikings end. They'll set things up behind their own net. Now skated up the near boards into the Spirit zone. Working it down below the net. Look to center it, still on the puck, and sent back to the point as they walk the line a little bit and shoots and scores.
It looked like Pumphrey may have been screened there. Maybe the replay will show us. Do we have a replay on that?
We'll take a look at it as the puck went back to the point, and he walked the line just a little bit to free himself for a shot, and that one just had eyes as it found the far post, or inside the far post, and a power play goal for the Vikings. And the Spirit now looking at a 2-0 deficit. 5:10 to go in the second period, and some work to be done now. Now back underway as the Vikings will carry it in once again, as they'll send it down below the net, picked up by the Vikings forward, sends it across, look out, and Pumphrey slides over to make the save.
It's a good save, yes.
As the Spirit dodged a bullet there, avoid going down 3-0. Backdoor pass, and Pumphrey able to slide over. Now off the draw, back to center ice. And loose puck picked up by the Spirit. Cross ice pass is deflected, and now sent back to the Vikings defense. Fans on it, stolen away by Worth. Sends it in front.
Tries to feed it to Gavin, but
Gavin wasn't quite ready for it.
wasn't ready.
And it was a little bit behind him anyway. And now puck sent all the way down the ice for an icing call. And we'll come back for the face-off in the Viking zone. Line change here for the Spirit as Zon Warner, Gage Robb, and Jay Wynn back on the ice for the Spirit. Brady Allen and Wyatt Schimpf. Defenseman. Brady will send it down low, all the way up the far side, and taken there by the Vikings, but they can't clear it. Dumped back down low by Wyatt Schimpf, and on the puck is Jay Wynn. Nice pass back to Schimpf. His shot is blocked and carried back out by the Vikings with the head of steam down the left side. And now stop as we'll get a face-off for an offside call there. We didn't hear that whistle, but
yeah, it was not very loud.
It was offside call, and a break there for the Spirit as Vikings coming in with a head of steam there. Now picked up by the Vikings once again, and shot is deflected away. Bussin backhands it forward, but gloved down by the Vikings, and they'll battle for it along the boards. Picked up by the Vikings, works around the defense, and a shot and a save. All right, it's in.
Sneaks through, it looks like it hit Pumphrey's pad.
As
and trickling through, I
Vikings
believe.
player able to work his way through the defense.
Take a
Brown
replay.
busting, and shot just trickles through the pads of Pumphrey. And now 3-0 game as the Spirit have themselves a bigger hole to climb out of. Still 3:40 to go in this second period, and back underway once again. Puck stolen away by the Spirit, but unable to advance it, and back come the Vikings once again. Nice move once again, and pass across, just fails to connect, but dangerous once again. And that wrist shot sailed high and wide as the Vikings beginning to feel it to this point now and putting the pressure on and buzzing in the Spirit zone. Now Calvin Wheeler with the outlet pass. Cross ice for Lutzke. He's able to skate it forward. Zane will dump it in. And chasing after it is Kane as he is unable to come up with it, and back come the Vikings into the Spirit zone, now down the left side. As forward stops and puts a shot on net, and nice glove save there by Pumphrey. As we get a look at the instant replay. Pumphrey picking that one up all the way. And nice glove save. Now off the draw, Peters pushes it forward, but held it at the point, and a shot got through. Looks like it was deflected. Pumphrey able to pick it up, makes a pad save, and the Spirit will skate it back out. Peters has pressure on, and now help from Brady Allen as the Spirit will dump it in. Now at the far boards, held at the point by Shimp. Stolen away by the Vikings, and outlet pass just fails to connect, or the Vikings would have had a clear break.
Yeah,
And
definitely had
again
the head
with
start
that,
there.
with that cherry picker that you were talking about, Dayton. And a face-off now in the Spirit zone. Won by Vikings as they'll dump it down low. John Brown on it for the Spirit. They'll bring it up the boards. Pinching down the defenseman to hold it in on his backhand. And a pad save by Pumphrey. And once again, the barrage.
Replays be on this end.
As shots coming at a furious pace now, 19-8 in favor of the Vikings, as they continue to mount pressure on the Spirit goal. Once again, they shoot and score. Wow. Loose puck picked up by the Vikings forward and just roofs it. They caught Pumphrey off guard as that one sailed up high. And it's now 4-0.
Yeah, that was a very good shot, tough to defend against.
Yeah, that was just a snipe, and I don't know if it was deflected high or if he just sent it high off the shot, but it just kind of crossed up Pumphrey and found the back of the net, and it's now 4-0. And Vikings in the zone once again. Shot is deflected wide. In the corner, sent in front, picked off by Lovin. So he'll carry it to the outside. Now around the man in the zone, just unable to get a shot off. As Vikings will put pressure on the side of the net and send across. A couple of Spirit players there battle for it, and Kane will dump it down low. Stolen away by the Vikings, and they'll skate it back to the blue line and out. Dropping over to pick it up is Braden Crow, but taken there by the Vikings, and now stolen away by the Spirit. Back they come. 2-on-2 into the zone as Lovin works it through the defenseman. The shot sails just wide. Nifty play there by Gavin. Now shot on goal and rebound is loose. And finally smothered by the Vikings goaltender. We're going to look at this replay. Initial shot came from the side and it bounced high. Whacking away at it was the Spirit player, but standing strong in the crease was the Vikings goaltender.
I like that Tyler's been looking real classy when he's been digging in and fighting hard in front of the goalie, and the other team's challenging him, getting up in his face. He just gives a little pat on the back.
Yeah,
steps away.
Cool, doesn't lose his composure. Now back underway as the Vikings will carry it back out. Big number 12, he's a big dude, but he's got some moves, and he goes around the defense, and he's able to put it on goal, and the rebound is in the back of the net. And the floodgates are starting to open now as it's 5-0. And some Spirit players hanging their heads dejected as the Vikings continue to put on a clinic. As I said, big number 12 just carrying the mail all the way down the ice. And he skates around the defense, puts the initial shot on, and the Vikings forward there to pick up the loose change and bury it. And it's now 5-0. Back they come once again into the zone, drop pass and sent on net. Now we're gonna get a penalty here as Warner dumps the man, and he's slow to get up.
Showing
finally
head
to his
contact there.
feet.
So.
As Zon Warner's gonna go to the box for head contact with 0.4 seconds to go in the second period. So that will put him in the box for the majority of the third period as well. And we'll wait and see what, not sure what the mercy rule is in the third period, if it's 5 or 6 goal deficit, if we have a run clock.
In the last game, it looked like with the 5-goal lead, they were running the clocks. I believe that's what it is. We'll see here shortly.
4 seconds left. We've got 2 and 10.
Just 0.4 seconds to go on the clock, so that'll do it for the second period, and a disastrous one for the Spirit, as they now trail 5-0 after 2, and showing some signs of fatigue and frustration at this point, Dayton.
Yeah, they are, and obviously this could come into play and what happens tomorrow, because goal differential is one of the ways that they determine your seeding for tomorrow's games, and so it could really depend on how Wichita Junior Thunder, who I believe were ranked behind us tonight, if they win or lose their game, and what the goal differential is there could make a difference in when we play tomorrow.
Yes, it will. So we'll have to sort all that out, but hopefully the boys can dig down here and put up a push here in this third period, try to climb back into this one. If for no other reason, like you said, than to try to shorten that goal differential, give themselves a better chance to earn a spot in that semifinal, as opposed to the consolation game. Everything up in the air still at this point. Referee back at center ice, ready for the third period. As we're just about set for the third period action here. Back underway as the puck sent into the Spirit zone. Chip back out and chasing after it, Tyler Kane. Spirit shorthanded as we start this third period. Kane hustling all the way in the corner, just can't quite catch up to it. And back come the Vikings as they'll skate it down the right side into the zone. Worked on by John Brown. He's able to steal the puck away, but help from another Vikings forward. He's able to pick up the loose puck. Sends it in front, but smothered by Pumphrey. And face off in the Spirit zone. .131 to go in the penalty to Warner. As off the draw, puck is sent on net by the Vikings, and Pumphrey with the save. Nice glove save there, as he was able to pick that one up. Now, working on the penalty box door. Get that secured over on the far side, and we're ready for action once again. Off the draw, won by the Vikings, as working across the ice, now sent down low towards the net, and it trickles just wide. Still on the puck in the corner, and so work it back to the point, now to the half boards. Back to the point, Rister deflected wide, and loose puck in the corner, fanned on a bit by Daniger, can't clear it. And send front, shot and a score. Wow. Bang, bang play there as the puck came from behind the net, centered in front, and a one-timer between the legs of Pumphrey. It's a power play goal. And it's now 6-0.
Yeah, we do have a running clock now, so it must have been 6 goals differential.
Yeah. Well, not the game we expected to see here. I don't think Dayton.
We were expecting the Vikings to be good, but this isn't quite how we expected it to go. The Spirit also have a very good team and have shown that this weekend already.
Yeah. Just got down a few goals, and then you just kind of see the wind come out of those sails, and now you just need to dig down and just continue to fight hard. As Bussin interfered with a bit there, as he'll draw a penalty. Spirit with the puck as Pumphrey skates to the bench, and now touched out by the Vikings.
A holding call. Now to go against the Vikings.
Spirit will get an opportunity here to try to chip away at this 6-goal deficit on the power play. They go ahead and stop the clock for that, as they'll post the penalty on the board. Kane Leavenworth line on the ice as puck sent into the Viking zone. I'll look to kill some time on this penalty, and I'll wrist it down the ice. Behind the net, Daniger will catch up to it, sends it up the far boards. Worth cross back for Daniger as he'll skate it down the right side. Stops. Cross ice for Kane, and now cross ice for Lovin. Tries to go around a man, but wasn't able to do so. Still on his stick though, as he'll circle with it in the zone. Drops it back for Daniger, his shot, and the save is made. Well, some nice cross-ice passing there as the Spirit work it into the zone. And back to the point for a shot. But the Vikings goaltender saw that one all the way. And we get a face-off as the clock does continue to run. With 11:35 to go in the third period. Vikings able to skate it back out and into the Spirit zone, short-handed. Shot sails high and wide, and the Spirit will try to settle things there. Kane picks it up in the neutral zone. Into the Vikings end and tries to dance around the defense, can't do so, but it's picked up by Wyatt Worth. He'll drop it back to the point for Daniger. Now back for Worth, winds it up, and he fans on it, actually breaks his stick. And he'll have to go back to the bench. Bad break there for the Spirit. And now dumped back in by Kane. Lovin will chase after it. Now Peters on the ice, who took the spot of Worth as he skated to the bench after breaking his stick. Big check there in the far corner. And now circling in front, the shot. Sailed wide, and another effort there by Wheeler. The save was made. Meanwhile, the Vikings player out of the box, and a mini rush here for the Vikings as shot sale. Was that off the post? I think the initial save was made, but looked like it clanked off the post as well, maybe.
Allen fights for it, gets through.
Lovin sends it over for Kane,
Kane.
and he's checked on the play. Good thought there, good effort as Lovin worked himself free along the left side, tried to send it over to his teammate, but some good defensive work there by the Vikings. And now we get a
I lost that thing good.
whistle for a offside call. And face-off will actually come to center ice. Not sure what the ruling is on that, but face-off at center ice. Peters on the draw, won by the Vikings, as they'll move the puck forward. Into the Spirit zone, good poke check there to the blue line, but still advancing the puck to the Vikings, now finally stolen away by the Spirit and carried back to neutral ice. Stolen back by the Vikings. And now outlet pass intercepted by the Spirit. Wynn circles, puts a shot on goal. Save was made, and rebound cleared out as the Vikings will chip it out to the neutral zone. Stolen away by Jay Wynn. Sends it over for Gage Robb. Robb, little saucer pass over for Bussin, and he can't settle it. He'll just have to send it down low. Taken there by the Vikings as they'll skate it back the other way. Into the Spirit zone, and whistle down on an offside call as the clock continues to run here. 8:38 to go in the third period. Spirit on the wrong end of the 6-0 score. And a face-off just outside the Spirit zone. Now off the draw. Puck picked up by Daniger, chips it off the glass and out. Kane will chase it down into the zone. Can't get around the defense. Good defensive play there. And puck worked back out to center ice by the Vikings. As it's now sent on net, and Pumphrey will cover that one for another face-off in the Spirit zone. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens in the other action, to see where our fate is for tomorrow. I'm guessing that with this 6-0 loss, we may be looking at a consolation game.
Yeah, it's hard to say though, because we are coming in with pretty good goal differential versus Wichita in that other game, and Afton I don't think has won a game, so
there's still hope. Still hope, but a little more in doubt at this point. A couple goals here late would certainly help the matter. As puck played back to center ice, Bussin has it there, waits for his teammates to get on side and sends it in. Now taken by the Vikings behind their own net. Pressure on by the Spirit, but they're able to break through. And back they come, working it in the zone, a shot and a save on a breakaway. Pumphrey comes out and makes the save, as the Vikings player had worked himself behind the Spirit defense, and Pumphrey bails him out.
That's one thing I'll say, this Vikings team has done a better job of trying to get those breakaways or have a cherry picker back more often, or than other teams we've seen.
Yeah, they're a solid team, no doubt. Strong defensively, and they've got some skill up front as well, some speed. Now Jay Wynn on the puck for the Spirit in his own zone, chips it forward off the stick of Lutzke. No icing, as back to play it, the Vikings defenseman up the far boards, and another good, clean, efficient breakout by the Vikings into the Spirit zone. Loose puck at the blue line is sent back to neutral ice and backhanded into the Vikings end. Spirit will try to catch up to it, working on the boards. Lutzke, he's been solid playing a forward position this weekend. Vikings able to move the puck out. Now back in his own zone, Braden Crow will pick it up. Headman pass for Lutzke, and he works it into the zone. His shot is deflected right to the stick of Wynn, and he can't get a shot on net. And now taken by the Vikings, they'll move it out to center ice. Cross ice pass with the lane down the left side into the zone. Shot deflected away by Brady Allen on a good defensive play there. And now the puck in the corner, picked up by Brady Allen as he'll dump it off the boards and held in at the point, as now Schimpf will drop back to pick it up behind his own net. Off the boards, but stolen away by the Vikings. Finally, the puck trickles up the boards to Lovin. He's able to skate it out, taken off the play, no penalty. And now a loose puck is skated into the zone by the Vikings, stolen away by Worth on a good back check. As he'll dump the puck back out. And some extracurriculars now as Worth and the Vikings forward exchanging blows. And we'll wait for the penalties on this one. I think both players are going to go. We'll wait and see if one gets the extra 2 minutes or if we'll go even.
If 45
Surely
took a run at him, he can't be moving away without going in the box. There we go.
Yeah, he was skating to the bench,
box.
but no, I don't
Yeah.
think so. So we'll wait for the
See what they
official
put on the
calls
board
here.
there.
I think it might be coincidental minors. Looks like we're going to continue to skate 5-on-5. The clock continues to run with 3:45 now to go in the third frame. Face-off is pushed to the Vikings blue line and sent across, chipped off the glass and out. Bussin intercepts it there. He'll send it forward for Lovin. Gavin tries to work it in front, checked off of his stick, and now taken by Vikings, sent to the blue line. Bussin will backhand it back in behind the net now, as it's worked up the near wall. Cross ice pass is behind the Vikings forward. Doesn't go all the way, as the Spirit will send it back out. Vikings defenseman, as they'll go D to D with it. And now outlet pass at the red line, at the center ice line, and just chipped into the Spirit zone. Now loose puck picked up by the Vikings as they'll try to work it in, intercepted by the Spirit. And nice move by Gavin Lovin as they'll work it into the zone. Tries to go around to the fence, but once again, unable to do so.
Tyler Kane comes up with it though.
Looks to center it. Now back to the point. John Brown sends it just wide, and on the far boards held in by Schimpf, and now finally sent out. One thing you notice in this game is the strength of these Vikings defenders, and that move between the legs isn't working like it was earlier in a couple of those games. Spirit able to do a little dipsy-do maneuvering, but it's not working so well tonight against this this solid Vikings team. Referees discussing where they're going to put the face-off, as looks like we're going to come all the way back into the Spirit zone.
Minute and a half left to play. Let's see.
We had a 3-goal.
Zon Warner will take the face-off. Won by the Vikings. Back to the blue line, a shot, and a glove save by Pumphrey. As off the face-off, once again, the Vikings able to work it free for a shot. Number 12 from the point, he's been a factor in this game. Big, strong kid on the blue line, solid. Now off the face-off, it's gathered by by Werner, as he'll work it into the zone. Pinched to the boards and stolen away by the Vikings. Outlet pass, and they're able to carry it back out. Back into the Spirit zone. Shot gets through, And a save made by Pumphrey as there's now less than a half a minute to go in the game. One last drop of the puck here as time continues to wind down. And a little stall tactic here maybe as the Vikings will change things up just to run a little more clock. And no sense in dropping in at this point as time will expire. And the Spirit take it on the chin in this third and final game of the round robin. 6-0, Vikings on top in this one. And just chalk this one up as just an off night for the boys and a really solid opponent.
Yeah, very good Vikings team. We'll see what that means for tomorrow. Not sure at this point.
No, everything's up in the air at this point, so we'll have to wait and see. It'll be either a semifinal matchup with a chance to play in a championship game even after this defeat, or it could be a consolation game and we're heading back to Springfield. So we'll wait and see, but either way, we'll have the action for you tomorrow. And we will sign off for now. Dayton, thanks for jumping in. Kelly, we missed you again on the broadcast. And all the players at home were missing as well. Could have used a lot of them tonight. But thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks to Scott Lutzke. Thanks to Nick Lutzke for the camera work. Brad Allen on the instant replay button. We will sign off for now and be back your way tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Good night, Spirit fans.